We have been choosing Jamaica. Philip mocks JLP over election campaign slogan. Opposition spokesman on Transport and Works, Michael Phillips, has mocked the governing Jamaica Labour Party JLP for its general election campaign slogan, Choose Jamaica. The JLP has replaced its prosperity mantra with Choose Jamaica for the present campaign. During his contribution to the sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, Phillips used the opportunity to knead the government over its choice. After almost 10 years in office, some people are promising to choose Jamaica. We have been doing that since 1938 and repeatedly at all material times, particularly in 1944, universal adult suffrage, and 1962 independence. It is our lifeblood. We understand the needs for Jamaica and Jamaicans, stated Phillips. We, the People's National Party, are ready to build a thriving, productive, safe, and healthy society for all. It is by our deeds that the people will know us, he continued. He concluded his presentation with a prayer saying, As we come to the end of life of this Parliament, Lord, dismiss us with thy blessing. Thanks for the mercies past received, and those returning are more fruitful than before. 139 Predal larceny-related arrests made last year. The authorities continue to clamp down on predal larcenies, with 139 arrests made last year. Agriculture Minister Floyd made the revelation during a sectoral debate presentation in Parliament. He said 61 more arrests were made in 2024 compared to 2023. Mr. Green also disclosed that the Jamaica Constabulary Force has established an agricultural protection branch. He said amendments made to the Predal Larceny Prevention Act, which was approved by Cabinet, are expected to be tabled soon. The minister also revealed that the first set of agricultural wardens will be welcomed this year.
In 2023, we recorded 78 arrests for predal larceny. Last year, we recorded 139, an 88% increase. Madam Speaker, there are 201 cases before the court, up from 138 in 2023. Additionally, in 2023, we launched 107 Farm Watch. Last year, we launched 285 Farm Watch groups. This will be headed by Assistant Commissioner of Police with a clear mission to enforce laws, regulations governing agriculture, to develop strategies to prevent and investigate agriculture-related crimes, and to safeguard the livelihood of our farmers. The branch will be staffed with a senior superintendent, a superintendent in charge of special investigations, an agricultural wardens division, and a drones unit, which will provide surveillance support in the fight against predal larceny. Cabinet has approved amendments to the Predal Larceny Prevention Act, and we do expect that these amendments and changes will be tabled, if not today, Madam Speaker, they will be tabled tomorrow. And these will ensure harsher penalties, enhanced traceability, expanded deployment of agricultural wardens. Again, Madam Speaker, this is something that has been promised for decades, and this government is getting it done. 243 candidates have already successfully completed their written exams, physical assessments, background checks, and fingerprint. They are now awaiting medical exams and polygraph and training. We will welcome our first agricultural wardens this year.
JLP yet to settle on Shaw's successor. As a general election draws closer, calls are intensifying within the Jamaica Labour Party JLP to resolve its representation in the Manchester Northeastern constituency, where internal friction and whispers of a high-profile outsider continue to stir unease. Two declared aspirants, Homo Technical High School Principal Hydrand and Craighead Division Councillor Omar Miller, have expressed frustration over the party's delay in naming a standard bearer. Both have pledged to support whoever is chosen, but signs of strain remained. tension first surfaced publicly in November 2024 when outgoing Member of Parliament Ardley Shaw endorsed Miller at a constituency conference in Christiana, catching some party insiders off guard and fueling speculation of a rift. Shaw, who has held the seat since 1993, praised Miller's 14-year tenure as councillor and deep community ties. I can tell you, as a Member of Parliament, Omar has been totally supportive of me and learning at my feet. Something would be wrong with me if I did not support Omar, Shaw told the audience during loud applaud. Both men, speaking separately with reporters on May 20th, stressed unity, stating that they were different to the party's leadership for a final decision. Makowski, who earlier appeared enthusiastic about representing the party, has since moderated his tone. The party met with both aspirants and has expressed a certain direction within which they would want to go as it relates to the setting of the constituency. Makowski stated, "We understand that the party is bigger than all of us, and so and I'm assuming that my colleague Omar Miller, were just allowing the party to do what it would have indicated it wants to do." Pressed on whether he was still actively seeking the JLP's nod, he said only, "I really don't want to go into any other details other than what I would have shared. The party indicated to us a course of action, and I am in support of that proposition." However, his absence from the Christiana conference did not go unnoticed. A statement released at the time on his behalf claimed that he was not invited to any planning meetings and was deliberately excluded, suggesting a deliberate plan to keep him away from the workers and voters. Mill has offered a similar cautious but supportive tone. The party has a leadership structure, and that leadership structure has not yet made a decision, he noted. And so I will not behave as if it is my right to be the representative. However, I remain hopeful that the party sees it fit to choose me. Both men insist that once a final decision is made, unity will prevail. I am a Labourite and no man is above the party, and if it is that it is a different direction that the party wishes to go, I would have to support because I have put the party first at all times, Miller noted. Makowski echoed the sentiment, stating, "I will continue to work in the constituency and support whomever the party chooses as that person." The delay in naming a candidate has raised concern among some supporters, especially in the wake of a shock defeat for the JLP in Christiana Division during February 2024 local government elections, a traditionally strong JLP base in Manchester North Eastern. There is no direct leadership coordinating the business of the party in the constituency, the principal from home would acknowledge. But I'm sure as soon as the party makes an announcement, the people will rally their support around the Jamaica Labour Party candidate. Miller was more forthright. "It is indeed tedious at this time for us because we have been waiting," he said. "The constituency, the voters on a whole, they are somewhat a little bit concerned at this time, and so whatever the party has to do to move forward, I think we have to do it, like now, ASAP." Makowski downplayed the implications of the Christian result and whether the People's National Party's representative, Bolton Wind, could snatch a PNP win for the first time since 1989. It was not a victory or a real win for the PNP. It was more of the JLP finding itself in a position where there were some uncertainties around the person who had gone up. Quite a number of persons did not come out to vote, he noted. Meanwhile, speculation has intensified that the Jamaica Labour Party may parachute in a high-profile figure. One name gaining traction is Ambassador Archie Marks, who remains returned from a nearby decade-long posting as Jamaica envoy to the U.S. At a Gleaners editor forum on May 15, JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Chung acknowledged Marks, now a senator and minister in the office of the Prime Minister, is among those who could be considered. She is also a member of the Upper House, and all members of the Upper House could be examined if they wish to go for the Lower House, Chung noted. Asked directly whether Marks is being examined, he responded, "She'll have to make up her own mind. I'm not sure if she has. She is someone who could go to the Lower House at some point in time. She is in Parliament. I suspect she would not mind being in the House. I've not asked her yet." Other names, including businessman Courtney Murray, have also been floated. Chung acknowledged the buzz surrounding Marks. "She is a former ambassador. She is quite well known. She is respected and a successful businesswoman. The workers look for people of that background so their names will be called. Chang was careful to note that no final decision has been made. The vacuum left by Shaw, one of JLP's longest-serving MPs, has created anxiety. Known locally as Manayard, Shaw was a former finance minister who lost a bitter leadership challenge to Andrew Holness over a decade ago and contests still, seen as influential in current JLP dynamics. With no candidate name and the opposition People's National Party PNP already confirmed its full slate for 63 standard bearers, the JLP faces increasing pressure. Chang, however, downplayed the urgency. My cutoff time is the week before nomination, he said, bluntly, when asked when the JLP will name all its 63 representatives. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.